Now that you've had a chance to experiment with the Premiere Pro interface and set things up so that you can create your own workspaces, it's a good idea to take a high-level look at some of the most important panels that we'll be working with before we actually get into the details of creating projects and editing our media to create a video production. The first one we'll start with is the project panel. And the project panel is by default located in the top left-hand portion of the user interface. Note that when you click inside of a panel, you get an orange highlight to show you which one is active. The purpose of the project panel is to gather in one place all of the different media that you're going to use as part of your video production. This can include things like still images from your camera, audio clips from your favorite songs or from your video camera, and of course video clips. The way that these are organized is by placing them in little folders called bins. To create a bin, you can move the mouse cursor over an empty part of the project panel and control-click or right-click and choose New Bin from the pop-up menu. From there, you can give it a name, hit Return, and from there, you can right-click on the folder and choose Import to begin to bring images or whatever you're using into that bin. So it's a fairly straightforward process. Now you'll notice there's a lot of information here as well. And actually, if I highlight one of these video clips and click and drag on the scroller, there's actually a lot more information in this panel that's hidden. And in fact, sometimes you may want to have a workspace where this panel is completely stretched out so you can see all of these different time codes. And we're going to talk about time code and how these options affect your project a little bit later on in the training. But it's important to know that they're there because by default, much of the information is often hidden. A little bit later on, we'll talk about some of the other functionalities that are important to this project panel. But for now, I just wanted you to have a general idea of its main purpose.